Hey folks, how you doing? It's Clay. I don't have a big update for you today, but things are progressing as usual. I did download Scrivener, and I haven't even opened it yet. And this is because I am a bulldog, pit bull, whatever, and once I chew on something, I can't let it go. And right now, I am chewing on Calibre. And how to get my book formatting done correctly for epub. I'm getting this weird error. I was getting a weird error where I could view it in this in like the more advanced e-readers, e-reader apps I was downloading, like Frida, whatever it was called, worked beautifully with the epub version I spit out of Calibre, but Edge, just the default viewer when you just double click on your apps, if you're a Windows 10 person, or if you double click on your EPUB files, it launches Edge, but it wouldn't work. It just, no matter what I did, no matter what I did. So it turns out I know a little bit too much, and I was trying to force the machine to do something it doesn't like to do. I was pulling out, for those of you, we'll get into HTML land for a minute. For those of you who know how to use CSS and HTML, I was creating my tags, P tags and H tags and all that jazz, without class IDs, anything like that. No identifiers on them. Well, apparently, when Edge is looking for what styles to put onto it, how to make it, what to style it as, what CSS to apply it doesn't see any elements that don't have some kind of ID attribute. Now, I haven't done the research to figure out exactly what attributes they need. I just know that it needs at least some kind of identifier. And what clued me into that is I took my EPUB version that I had made, that I had done my own edits to, and then I literally just ran Calibre's converter, because they've got a little, bring in a Mobi, bring in a whatever, and convert it to something else. And so I brought in my EPUB and converted it to EPUB. And I noticed that when I went back and looked at the HTML, one of the first things it did is put a bunch of tags and everything, put a bunch of names on my tags. And so I've actually got to go back through if I want and put tags in, but I think just converting from EPUB to EPUB did what I wanted. It changed the formatting a little bit and shoved it into a bunch of different pages that were hard to navigate through, so I had to scrunch it all back together into a single doc instead of a bunch of separate XHTML pages. But that's a personal preference. I'm not sure I had to do that. But again, I'll mess around with Calibre a little bit more and see what all these default behaviors are and how easy they are to use, that kind of stuff. I would really like to get a document out there or some kind of training video, probably a training video, maybe both, to get out there, to give back to the community, because I really think I've developed a way to get pretty good formatting up for fiction formatting only. I haven't dealt with any like of the nonfiction stuff, especially with tables and how that works. But with Calibre for nonfiction or for fiction, I really think I've got a pretty good template going. That if I do up a really a short little video, maybe 15 minutes or so, I think it could really walk someone through taking their Google Doc, bringing it down on EPUB, sticking it into Calibre, making the edits you need, using my template or some other CSS template, and then publishing back to either EPUB again, right? Or, and this is what I haven't tried yet, is the Calibre's version of making these AZW Amazon files. I haven't tried that yet, and I still need to do that. But so far, the EPUB stuff is working great in Edge now, because as soon as the anchor tags or the tags had had the identifiers and classes that they needed in them, Edge saw it perfectly. It saw it just fine. It was, I mean, it was great. And so I've got everything back up and working in all of the e-readers I've been able to find. You know, I even did a Mobi format to see how that goes. It's really gross though. It doesn't like to do like the line breaks very well. And so again, all of these things are just other formats, which is why doing anything but Kindle, you know, that AZW is hard. Is really just, it's the Wild West out there, right? When, you know, we've got standards, but everybody kind of does it differently. It's the same browser compatibility thing, really. It's the exact same issue. Wow, it's getting bright. So anyway, I just wanted to make an update video and let you know where I'm at. Currently, I have downloaded a screen recorder. It's like OB Studio, something or other. Again, I haven't even opened it. I haven't tried to use it yet. But that is going to be the next step to getting you guys some kind of instructional video or something so that I can show you what I've been doing with Calibre. It's an old tool, but like I was saying before, if you don't have the money, it works. It works. And so if I can get something together to help people build a totally free pipeline, I really think that's what I would love to do, is have some sort of, you know, just A to Z. If you've got, you know, from your idea, initial inception, helping you plot things out, you know, with the 3-act, 8 plot point, you know, just all of that structure stuff, character development, you know, point, not necessarily me, but, you know, point you to resources of where you can find that stuff, because everybody else has done that. You know, you don't need help from me on how to develop good characters and how to world build and how to make a great story. There's billions of resources out there for that. But the other part I think it could help with is the technical stuff, right? And so if I can help you make that technical pipeline so that once you've got your book, how do you take that and get it out into the real world and prettified well, right? And with the super awesome stuff that Derek Murphy offers for creating your own book covers and doing your own book design, if I can make it so that you can make the inside really, really nice and really, really pretty, he can help you make that outside really, really pretty and give you that sort of, you know, that professional feel right off the bat. I mean, that's going to be a huge part to get conversion, I think. And so, yeah, if I can help with that, I'd love to help with that. And anyway, that's all I wanted to say is I am doing really well. The resources aren't, you know, coming as quickly as I would like because things just take time. Oh, I broke my foot. Yeah. So that's another reason things took time. I had to go get x-rays again on Monday, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, no crying for me. Everything's great. I'm not going to need surgery. My foot's going to heal just fine. I just got to wear this boot for another 6 weeks. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to give an update, let you know that I am still moving forward. I will get you guys either or both a document, PDF, something showing you how to use Calibre, how to walk you through this stuff, or a video showing you the exact same thing, because I think this is important. I'll get you the CSS and all those resource links. If I haven't already done it in the previous video, I'll stick it in this one as well. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for reading. Keep it up, folks. Bye.